Okay, guys, welcome to the Gen Z podcast. I'm so freaking excited for this episode. It's the Super Bowl, and I was at a bar, some random bar, and I won a raffle. So I won the water boy. So we're gonna do this episode in that.
I think it's hot.
This is
Wait, that was good.
That was
Okay,
good. That was cute.
Yeah.
So this is my friend Michael from
What's
the salon.
up? Hello.
He's amazing.
She's
So
amazing.
We're doing an episode called Gays and Galentines.
We love it.
We love gays and we love girls.
We do love girls.
So
Like how? Yes, we love girls.
I feel like we have something in common.
Okay. What's that? We both like dick.
Yeah, and that's our toxic trait.
Okay.
It's our toxic trait.
I've given it up.
Wait, you have? Are you
given
celibate
up.
right now?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, for real?
Yeah,
I love that for you.
Yeah.
For how long?
Because
I have a couple friends that are guy friends that are celibate too, and I'm like, wow,
no,
really?
like real celibate.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
That's
I think
amazing. So you're not really on the toxic men train.
No, let me hold on. Let's talk about this.
Okay.
So I was swimming at the time, so I was super. I had like a nice little swimmer's body, so I know what it's like to try and get D with this body, and what it's like to try and get D with the swimmer body.
Okay.
And I got a lot more D with the swimmer body, which is fine. I'm not hating. And I hooked up, like I was on Grindr, which is super toxic.
Okay. I feel like all dating apps.
Yeah, but I think like this. I was like on Instagram like a while ago, just to like sidetrack for a second, and I was like reading these funny things about Grindr, but I had to make this comment because like everybody who is on Grindr is like in a mentally abusive relationship. Like being on Grindr is basically being in an mentally abusive relationship with like a million gay men. Seriously, like 100%.
Okay.
So with that being said, I had hooked up with this guy. This was the second time we hooked up, right?
Okay.
And so I go over there. He has horrible sheets.
Ew.
Horrible sheets.
I'm scared to go to the guy's
horrible
house because it's like
horrible sheets. He has the worst sheets I've ever had in my life. They were like
what does that mean? Like worse sheets?
They were like 20 thread count from Walmart. But I think he probably
did he have a headboard?
I don't even remember.
Okay.
So anyway, you could tell that he was like a little. No, I don't want to say that he was weird. He wasn't weird, but you can tell that he was quirky. I don't know. I feel like this is like, he's like red flag. No,
he's quirky.
Yeah, I'm going to just say he's like, people just have their thing, right? I'm professional. I would say like I'm professional.
Okay.
I would say like at the time, I'm a professional. I know how to do this stuff, right?
Okay.
So I go over there. So anyways, we do our thing. He like had a moment, like there's lube on his like 20 thread count sheets.
Like he freaked out?
I think so, because then when I left, he like blocked me on Grindr. And then I had like, so this is when I had the epiphany. I was like, I'm done with this. This is too toxic. I can't do this. Like we have been doing
like, maybe he has like a clean free.
This was, it was too much because it was always like that. Cause I feel like, I think boys watch, maybe people in general watch porn too much because I think everybody.
I'm so anti-porn.
Yeah, I think they all
reasons.
have this fantasy in their head that their like love life is going to be like a porn video,
right?
And so I don't know.
That's why I'm super against porn, and it's interesting. It's a very hot take because I'll tell guys that, and some guys are like, "I stopped watching porn." I'm like, "That's such a green flag." The reason why I say porn is bad is because it creates these quick dopamine hits.
Yeah, for sure.
Quick dopamine hits.
Yeah,
and then
good for you for dopamine.
Yeah,
go in, sis.
It's like this quick dopamine hit, and a real relationship and real sex is work.
Yeah,
it takes work. It doesn't happen just like that, and it's like this unrealistic expectation.
And real sex is like can be better.
It totally an emotional attachment.
Like
for sure. But it's harder, I think, when you're so used to those quick, dopamine hits to actually get that.
They're on their phone.
Exactly. And then you actually have to work at it. So I think it's messed up. I think it ruins relationships.
Yeah, I'm like, I like porn, but I do think that the problem is
excessive use.
Yes. But I think like you also have to have the mental capacity to know like, okay, this is porn.
Right.
And then there's real life. Yeah. And then there's real life. Right. So, and I think that they don't know how to shut that part off.
Right. Exactly.
So but on top of that, like the other thing too is like, I'm totally going to be shady and really controversial.
Say it, baby.
I'm going to say it. The other thing is that gay boys are also really racist.
Wait, gay boys are racist?
As fuck.
Really?
Yes, they're racist as fuck.
Really? What do you mean?
Yes, because you have to like think at the end of the day, like, Not all of them, but like a big chunk of them. Like you have to remember these are white men who are like happen to be gay, but they come along with all the white man bullshit. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I'm a firm believer like you shouldn't really have well, hold on, let me back up. I feel like um these guys they bury their ooh, I'm totally saying this. They bury their racism in their like attraction for people, and it's something, and it's so shady because I'm ambiguous, right? Because I'm like people don't know what I am racially,
yes, right?
And so it allows me to like be able to float.
Okay, I can see that.
I get to see stuff and hear stuff that I probably is not really healthy.
No.
And so I've been told like a lot of times by like, or I've heard like white guys go like this, gay white guys. Oh, well, it's just what I'm attracted to. I'm like, oh, that's interesting because I think like I like to think of myself as like an equal opportunity employer. Like I'm into like Asian boys, black boys, white boys, Afghan boys, Iraqi boys, Iranian boys,
I love
Lebanese boys. Like I am just into dick. But I'm into boys. No, I mean, sorry, wait. I am into dick. But I mean, I'm just into boys. I don't even know what color your skin is.
Right.
Like,
right,
bitch, if you're the bomb, you're the bomb. And I always would tell people too, I'm like, do you think you're missing out? Because like I'm like this. God could send you a present and a package that you don't like, but the present in the box is amazing. That's skin color.
Skin color, baby.
Yeah.
Okay,
so don't be
Preach.
a hater. You gotta be like, don't. Yeah, like when you go like I only like this, you are like limiting yourself. It's
absolutely.
It's
absolutely.
Like, I only like McDonald's.
Right.
But motherfucker, there's like
have you heard of
Cajun Cracklin? Have you heard of all you can eat sushi, bitch? It's so good.
Exactly. Anyways. I've actually really tried in this dating scene because I obviously kind of have a type. I've tried to be a little bit more open, and if like someone is not usually my type, I'll be like, sure, I'll go on one date with you. One date.
Yeah.
You just don't know what you're missing until you try it.
They're fucking amazing.
Right. Exactly.
Knock your socks off.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay, let's change. Okay, sorry.
No, I love
I didn't mean to get so deep.
No, I love it. Oh, get deep, baby.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get deep.
Michael,
yes.
I have never gone to the gay club, and I finally went. Probably like 6 months ago.
Okay.
Guys, the gay club is superior. It changed my life.
Did it? Tell me about this. Tell me about this experience.
The gay club, and I don't know.
Who did you go with?
My girlfriends. And did we go with? We may
have
gone with our gay friend, but it's just
can
like
I just say this? Yeah. You're the type of girl I feel like when you go to a gay club, like your first experience, let me guess what your first experience was like. Okay. I think you went in the club with your girlfriends, and I think all the boys went nuts.
Yes.
They did.
But this is what I love.
They did go nuts, right? They were into you.
Yes, but
they were eating you up.
But this is the best part. The men like grabbed my face. I was even in line. I hadn't even entered the club.
Yeah.
They grabbed my face. They're like, you are beautiful.
Oh, 100%.
You are stunning. But here's the thing. They don't want anything from me. It was the
like
greatest
they're just
experience.
showering. I feel like that's gay boys and women in general.
I love them. I was like, wow,
like there's all like gay. I feel.
Yes.
Like gay boys just love girls.
I know. And
they love hot girls.
And so
I think they just love girls.
Okay, but it made me feel so good because I was like, I'm told all these beautiful, nice things about me, but there's nothing weird. They don't want anything from me.
And I would totally say that they were probably like 100% authentic.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. They meant it.
I didn't even get into the club.
They were getting their life.
And I was like, I love it here.
Getting their life.
Anyways, the gay club is superior.
Yeah.
I love it. The men are kind and they don't want anything from me. You don't have to
worry about anybody trying to like get it.
Nope.
But I do feel like, hold on, when I used to go to the club, because now I'm like old and I don't go anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm like tired. I want to go to bed.
Okay.
But I feel like when I would go to the club though, there'd always be that straight guy. Like
really, I didn't see any straight.
And he'd always be hot, and it would be like, and in my head, like this sounds so bad. I'd be like, oh, I want to marry you, even though I know he didn't want me.
Okay, but why is he there? He
would go marry the girl. I don't know.
Why is he there if he's straight? Nah,
I don't know. I have a client right now who's hanging out at he hangs out at the gay bar, but I don't know if he's like gay.
He's curious.
Drinking. I think so.
He's curious. There's no reason why a straight man who has no interest in that would be at a gay club. No reason. They're curious for sure. But a straight guy's not there unless they're curious. There's just no way.
Okay, I'm gonna give that to you.
Yeah, I really think,
I mean, I would say unless he's there with like his girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah,
but
maybe
then I would think,
but
nowadays I would be like, oh, he's there with his girlfriend because they're looking for a third.
No, you know what? You're right. I take that back. You're spot on. And
I would.
So my girlfriend was dating this guy. He was so much fun, and they totally went to the gay club together. And they weren't looking for a third. He was just so down, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
a man who's secure in his
for sure,
sexuality. Like he was so fun. He like put a pink hat on.
Yeah,
it was cool.
That's hot.
Yeah, it was like.
I hope they break up. Maybe I can get some.
They did break up. Yeah.
Wait, no, they didn't really.
Yeah.
And now he's sucking dick.
No, I don't think so. But
I mean, who knows?
Maybe we don't know.
God, I'm lightheaded.
We don't know. I'm like. Okay, so we know that Michael doesn't have a type. I
don't have a type. Yeah.
I need to go back to Grindr for a quick second.
Okay.
Have you heard about
Grindr is so toxic.
Grindr's toxic.
Don't do Grindr.
Okay,
but I just did Hinge. Hold on. Let's back up. Oh, go ahead. Okay, you go first.
Let me tell you about Grindr, and then we'll talk about dating apps because I do want to hear your perspective.
Okay.
Because I'm off all the apps.
Okay, I don't do it.
In the wild.
No,
yeah.
And I'm gonna go in.
So
sis.
I grew up Mormon.
Okay.
So
praise Allah.
I grew up Mormon.
Praise Allah.
Praise Allah. That works. Right. Okay.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Okay. So there's a show called The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives on Hulu. It was very controversial.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it because I hate Utah Mormon culture.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I don't
it's
like
culty.
it.
Bonkers.
So there's a girl named Whitney. She's super famous. Wait, what?
Go ahead. I said organized religion is fucked up. Go ahead. Sorry.
Correct. Okay. So there's a girl on there named Whitney. She's really famous. And her husband got caught
sucking dick.
I know, but like
I have this obsession with sucking. I'm just joking. Maybe I'm not. Go ahead.
Okay. He got caught on a dating app, but they said it was, and I am convinced.
Like an Ashley Madison type situation?
No, I can't because I didn't watch the show. So so correct me if I'm wrong. It was some type of dating app, but I am convinced that it was Grindr. I'm convinced it was Grindr.
I think a lot of these Mormon boys, can I just say this? I came here when I was 16.
Okay.
And we know that I'm ancient.
Okay.
So
you're not ancient. We're rebranding.
I love that. I am in, actually, I said I've never branded myself before, and I'm actually branding myself right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're doing this. But I would say, like, when I moved here from California, I was shocked that, like, there was so many Mormons.
There's so many, yeah.
Now, with that being said, excuse me. I feel like these Mormon boys are scandalous AF. They're just trying to, like, in my opinion, they're really just trying to get their D wet. And so that's why they're like getting married at like 14.
For sure. Oh, for sure.
100. And I'm like, you're marrying her. You hate her. You don't even like her. And then I have a friend who did a mission or did it in missionary, whatever. And he was telling me that those boys were like trying to get some D. And in my head, I'm like,
yeah.
Right.
That's
it.
Right. Our case rests. But anyways, I don't know. I'm convinced it's Grindr though. I'm convinced. But
let me tell you a story. Ooh, this is good.
I'm buckling up, baby.
Okay, this is good. So my old best friend were total, like, we were going through our early 20s together. He was a thing. And so we're eating at BJ's one time. And he had told me, I think, a couple stories about this guy that he was banging. Now, my friend was banging hot guys. I was like low-key jealous all the time because I was like, oh, I want a hot boy.
I want a hot boy.
Yeah, but hot boys don't want me, so it was fine.
What?
Yeah, it's again with long story. Anyways, I need a therapist. So we're eating at BJ's, and my friend goes, hey, do you remember that guy that I told you about? He's like, he just walked in with his girlfriend, and that's him sitting like literally over two tables at BJ's. And he's like, don't look. And of course, I have to look.
Of course.
So then he proceeds to tell me, he's like, remember? And I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, bitch, I don't remember that story, but whatever. It's fine. He told me that he had gone over, and that the second time he went over for them to hook up, it was like, he was like, oh, remember I told you I saw all those pictures of him and this girl all over, because him and the girlfriend were sitting across from us. So this is my thing, though. This is about how scandalous people can be.
Yeah.
Could be like, oh, well, maybe he's bi or whatever. I'm like, bitch, he actively had a girlfriend.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yes. And so I think a lot of boys today, I try to tell these girls, like, you can't just because he's dating a girl doesn't mean that he's straight.
No, for sure.
And also, there's a lot of outlets to be scandalous. Have you ever heard of cruising?
No.
Okay, so I don't know if the straight people do this.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if this is I don't think straight people do this. I think this is just a gay thing. But if it's not, like, pipe off in her comment section.
Pipe off in the comment section.
So cruising is when you, like, go somewhere. Like, pick a place.
The park.
Okay, here we go at the park. So at the park, maybe there's like a location in the park that the guys know about. Anyways, they go to the park and they know how to send signals. And then they'll like go in a bush and hook up.
Okay,
Have you done that?
No, I have not. No, but listen, there is a park and I cannot remember what it's called, but I took family pictures there one time.
Sunset Park?
It wasn't
Sunset. Because I feel like
Sunset. It could be, but like it wasn't Sunset. It was
it's at a lot of parks.
It was like there was like really bushy grass everywhere.
Yeah.
Like wetlands.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
Oh, there's a park over there by wetlands.
Okay.
Yes.
And I was taking family pictures.
Spot.
And I was like, what's going on? And all these men were walking around. Yes. And I was like,
they have no shame in the middle of the day. They are shameless.
Yeah.
Shameless. That is shameless.
I was like, is this like a gay? Is this like a hookup place?
Yes, for real. That was probably happening.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I can't do it.
No, yeah.
I can't do it.
That's weird. That's just
can't.
Like random.
I tried it. No. So we met at a park, and I was like, I had not done it.
Yeah.
And I have never done it. And I kept seeing these things run. And I thought, are those bunnies?
Oh, no.
No. And then I was like, now in my head, I know what's in the desert. There's scorpions.
Ew.
There's like scorpions. And then there's scorpions. And then there's spiders. And then there's scorpions because we're in the desert. Yeah. And so as I keep seeing these things like dash out in the corner of my eye, I was like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like walking and he's like, yeah, we can just go over here. I was like, yeah, I don't know about that. And so then I realized what was dashing like out of my eye. Rats.
Ew.
They were rats.
Sick.
Rats. And this bitch wanted to go in some sticky ass bush and hook up. Bitch, bye. I'm out of here. I was like, I can't do this.
Hello?
I have respect.
You are too good of a man.
No, I can't do it. I need the backseat of my car.
No, you deserve better than that. You deserve better than that.
No, I couldn't do the dirt.
You need a bed with like 1,000 thread count.
Thank you. No shade to the guys doing it, but like, come on.
That's crazy.
Is it really that hard?
That's crazy.
So anyways, that's my story.
Tell me about dating apps because I'm off of them. Like, catch me in the wild.
I mean, I'm the same way, but I did just try Hinge.
Okay, so tell me how that was.
Okay, so I was at the salon and I was like listening to all these girls because I feel like they're trying to bamboozle me.
Oh, wait. Hinge or the girls at...
Just... Everybody is trying to bamboozle me because this is what I feel.
Everyone's trying to bamboozle him.
Yeah, I feel like right now everything I hear is like, oh, I met my boyfriend or my girlfriend on Hinge, and it's like I met my
Thank you.
all the time.
Are you serious?
All the time.
I was on Hinge and
girl. No. Wait, hold it. So I'm like, what? And so obviously, I feel like if you hear it enough, you're like, oh,
like I'm clearly I got to try it again.
Like maybe I need to. Like maybe something's missing. Okay, so I'm at the salon one day and the girls, they're all like, basically could be my daughters, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, hey. So 6 of them help me make a Hinge profile.
Okay, I love it.
We take pictures. I hate taking pictures for that stuff because whatever. But anyways, so we make a profile. I get on there and here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
This is gay boys. Now I can only speak to gay men because I obviously do not do the straight portion. So you can enlighten me.
All right.
Here we go. These boys are like, I write, Sam has me write like 1-sentence responses, which I thought, oh, this is perfect, right? And then I get on there and as I'm cruising, these bitches have like a paragraph in their bio. They're like, oh, I'm romantic. I'm looking for this. I love long walks on the beach. Blah, 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 blah. And then here it comes. The bitch has no clothes on.
Wait, what?
Yes, this is my problem. You are sitting here. This is gay boys in general all the time on Hinge. They're like naked? Topless, shot, all this other stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah.
This is it. You are doing the exact same thing on here that you did on Grindr. Bitch, you are not trying to get in a relationship.
So are you saying like Grindr's strictly hookup? Grindr is
I
not
think
a
they're
relationship.
all hookup.
So do I. I agree. That's why I'm off of it.
That's why I don't do it.
Because nothing's ever come. But then I was literally at brunch this morning and a girl's like, I met my boyfriend on the
Unhinged.
We've been dating on for a year. What?
But you know what
And
I think
cute.
this is what, like, so I critically thought this out. This is what I think is happening. I think these motherfuckers are lying to us. Let me tell you, they're only telling you the good shit. They're not telling you the bad shit. They're not telling you like the 10,000 guys that they went through to meet.
Yeah,
numbers.
Like, I went through 10,000.
Yeah. I don't want to do the numbers.
No.
Catch me in the wild.
Catch me in the wild, baby.
Yeah.
No, I genuinely don't think it's for actual dating.
You're judging me off a picture. I'm like, bitch, I have a BS. I have a minor in science, bitch. I'm trying to be in the medical field.
Yeah.
Like, hell, I'm educated.
I'm educated.
I'm dope. Yeah.
I'm dope.
I'm fun to talk to.
Yeah. Hello?
I'm so much fun. And these guys are like losing out.
I don't think high quality. And okay, this is a very broad
statement. With you.
It's very broad. There's always exceptions to the rule.
I agree.
I don't think there's high quality people on apps.
Ooh, I think so too. Because people always, I feel like they always go like this. Well, I mean, people will go like this. Well, where are you at?
Yeah.
If you're looking for you, where are you? I'm like,
I'm not on the app. I'm in Trader Joe's,
catch me in
bro.
Yeah.
I'm in Trader Joe's.
I'm at the grocery store watching you walk around, marrying you in my mind.
Yeah.
I see you. Like, I just had a full-on relationship with you in 20 seconds.
Marrying you in your mind is so real.
Do you do that all the time?
Yeah, I've had to check myself.
Do you know who I'm doing that with right now?
Who? Tell me.
Pedro Pascal.
Oh.
Pedro is punk.
Oh my gosh. So you're like married in your mind?
To Pedro. I'm having all kinds of relationships with celebrities right now.
You know what? Literally, it's so awful out here in the wild. That's exactly what you should be doing.
I do.
You should be having fake relationships in your mind.
With celebrities all the time.
Yeah.
Because I'm like.
So how does Pedro treat you?
He's fine. I think he's a little on the spectrum. I'm not really sure, but I heard somebody say he's like kind of on the spectrum.
You know what? That's kind of my type.
But I'm down for it. He's a daddy.
Oh.
Yeah, he's tall. Okay. You know, he's like, I think he's like 53.
He is a daddy.
And I am really into like older guys.
Okay, and I'm not.
You're not?
No.
But I like Benson Boone. But
Benson Boone's so cute.
He's hot, but
he's so hot.
Do you think he's little?
Like little? So I saw him perform live in Austin.
Oh, is he tiny?
No,
like
he's pretty
how
normal.
tall do you think he is?
I feel like he's got to be at least 6'1", 6 feet.
No.
I think
how tall is Benson Boone? I love this. Come through, Siri. Oh, he's 5'9".
Oh, geez. I was so off.
It says he's like 5'9" and a half. I mean, he's still like tall-ish, but I'm like 6'1", and he's like twinky.
But he didn't look like a tiny boy to me when he was on stage. He flips around a lot. I know.
I saw him walking around in a video on Instagram in a Speedo the other day. He left a show. You're hot, but I don't want to be that old guy like that like twink.
Why?
Because he's a twink.
Because old guys do that all the time. That's why I think it's iconic for women. That's why I want to date younger guys.
That would make me a chicken hawk.
What's that? Chicken hawk?
Chicken hawks are guys that are older guys that like young boys. We used to call them chicken hawks.
Well, when we say young boys, we need to refer over 21.
Oh, sorry, over 18.
Over 18.
Legal.
Yes, legal.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not doing felonies over here.
No, we don't like felonies.
We don't do like felonies. Even though some of these teenagers do look like grown-ass men.
Okay.
Period.
I know. Period.
That's all.
It's very confusing.
That's it. That's all I'm saying.
It's very confusing out here. But I also...
And they will straight up age catfish you. No.
So I actually dated a guy that was 12 years younger than me. And I actually really liked him. And it was the best I was ever treated. Truly post-divorce.
I believe that.
And so I was like, and then I just, like the older men, I have just noticed, and I don't know, they are a little unhinged and they're very jaded.
Oh, 100.
So to me, date the hotter younger dude, because why? Like the older men are just so jaded.
You are killing me.
I'm serious.
Wait, I have to tell you why you're killing me. Because I go to school, because I'm going to school right now, right? And I'm surrounded by all these young guys who are like smart as fuck.
Yeah.
Which is hot.
Yeah.
Like all these bitches are like getting PhDs and they're getting master's degrees. And I'm like, you're 26.
The 26
and you're
is
getting
kryptonite
a PhD.
To me. Get him away from me.
And I'm like, can we get married?
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit low key. It is
That's
really
not
hard.
It's fine. Why make it okay?
I don't know. Because then they have girlfriends.
Oh, well, just wait. You never know.
I don't know.
Maybe you should date a dad and I'll date the son.
Okay. I'm actually into that.
Yeah, I am too.
I think that'd be hot. Because I don't know what's happened, but now when I see like silver fox daddies.
And you're
like,
loving.
oh my God, my hormones.
And I am like absolutely delusional when I see them. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh my God, that's so weird. We're
I know.
in like totally opposite spectrums.
But I genuinely think it's because of how I was raised. So I didn't date before I got married. So now I'm let out like a stray cat in the wild. So it's like I'm experiencing dating so fresh that the younger guys I resonate with a little bit more. The older guys have more experience, but they're jaded and weird. They're so unhinged. I've had the worst experience with older guys. You know what the problem is?
I can tell you because I'm the older guy.
Yes,
I know what the problem is because I know where I'm at mentally. The problem is, well, I don't know. Okay, this is my problem. It's like having kids. That's what I tell people. That's how I think of it. I don't want you to come in my space.
I know. Yeah.
I don't want you in my space.
Yeah. I know.
So I gotta figure out. I don't want to do it. This is almost why I don't want to date because I'm like, I don't want you to come because bringing you in my space for what? I don't want sleepovers.
I don't want sleepovers either. I want to talk to you. Something clicked when you were talking about dating apps when they're like literally naked posting. Okay.
Yes.
When I was freshly divorced.
If it's topless, they're just booty calls.
Okay. So hold on. Listen to this. I joked that I was in love with like a closeted gay man for like a year post-divorce.
Yeah.
For sure. He won't admit it, but like if you post on Instagram pictures of you in your underwear, are we gay? Because I feel like that's pretty gay. And people were like, Jen, he's gay. And I was like, no, he's not. But can
we see photos? I hope he's so hot though.
You're gonna die.
Am I? Tell you this. My God. In my head, I'm already dating. We're dating, me and him.
You'll probably not.
We're talking. Now we're engaged.
You're going to be engaged at the end of this.
Yeah. Okay. I love this.
Do not say anything.
No, I won't say anything. I promise.
Just take a look.
Oh my God. Get out of here.
No.
Wait, let's do this. Oh my God.
He says he's straight. I know. Hold my hand while you tell me.
That was one photo.
Hold my hand when you tell me.
I only did one photo of him standing in the hallway of whatever in his like white boxer brief.
I know, it's gross. I know. So anyways, I don't think straight men really do post pictures like that on the internet.
They don't. What is this?
I know. At least that's better. Like he's trying to do yoga, but like.
Can I say? Oh, he's putting on skincare. He's trying to be a porn star. These are thirst traps.
I know, but like.
These are thirst traps. Like whatever. Here you are with an obscene amount of followers.
Yeah, I mean,
because you are posting thirst traps.
So you can have that many followers if you post yourself naked.
Yeah, don't nobody want to see me naked. I don't want to see me naked. People are gonna think like I needed to see a therapist.
I mean, therapy's good.
Yeah, but wait, didn't you guys hook up though?
No, never hooked up. I just we flirted for such a long time and I heeld on to it for a year. And my friends are like, he's gay.
He's putting skincare.
I know. Well, it's good for men, straight men to use skincare.
Who is doing, he's trying to be a beauty influencer. Like what straight man is like, I mean, if there's a straight guy out there trying to be a beauty influencer, like please. Just say hi. I'm just interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for
anyway,
real.
So you got gay vibes, right? Gay vibes. Clearly my gaydar is off. I want to know if you want to be in a lavender marriage with me.
So what is this?
A lavender marriage is a straight woman shacking up with a gay man.
Like, how does that work?
They're just like partners in life.
Oh.
Look up lavender marriage.
I think, low-key, my professor's in a lavender marriage. When I am picking professors at school, I low-key deep dive them.
Well, you should.
I do. I go in.
You should.
And so I went in and I was like, wait, he's part of all these gay things. And then he has a wife. And now you're talking about this lavender marriage. I'm like, oh my God.
Look it up really fast.
They make it sound like it's a little scandalous.
Oh, they do?
Tell me. A little bit. AI says that a lavender marriage refers to a marriage between a man and a woman where one or both partners are concealing their true same-sex orientation.
Oh.
That's scandal.
Oh, okay. It's very popular on TikTok right now, lavender marriage.
I don't do TikTok.
I know. I love it.
I got it. No shade.
I'm delusional about my age. So
no,
I'm
that's
just,
okay.
It, you know?
I feel like a lot of people are on. I have not committed to the TikTok. I do Instagram, period.
Instagram.
That's
period.
it. That's it. Period. I don't even know how to search on TikTok.
So,
I don't know how to the algorithms. It doesn't even know my algorithm because I don't know how to do the algorithms.
I love it.
Yes.
TikTok for me is a mindless scroll, an unhinged behavior. I post way more unhinged videos on TikTok because I feel like you can kind of get away with it.
Yeah, that's cool.
But then Instagram, I wouldn't. do that.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I feel like you could be a little crazier on Instagram.
Like I just did a video on TikTok and I was like, hi. And I was like tapping the phone like, some of you all are a little too short to be acting this way out here. Like I could post that on Instagram, but like you guys are not tall enough to be acting that way.
Oh, for sure.
Like what?
Short kings?
I mean, and hey, I love if a short king has a good haircut, down, baby. But like you need to also not be acting like that.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah, tell me a secret.
I will always like low-key talk shit about short men, but I like low-key love them.
Oh. Why do you love short?
I don't know. I'm like sitting here like you're
short kings need love too.
No, I don't know. Cause I'd be like, if some dude walked up to me and was like 6'5", my panties would hit the floor.
Really?
Cause I'm tall, and when they're taller than me, I just can't help it. I can't handle it. But like some dude will walk in and be like 5'6", and I'm like, oh my God.
So you have to be the smallest in the relationship. Is that what you're saying? Like you have to be the shortest.
I prefer. Okay. But I mean like I'm trying to like be open. Be open. Yeah.
I'm hair-sexual.
Are you?
I don't even know if I'm hetero. I like hair more than I like men.
Oh, that's cute.
I think it's the hairdresser in me probably.
Yeah, your hair looks good too, by the way.
Thank you so much.
You went darker. Like a little bit on top. What's happening?
I've been really, really dark, and I just got a couple highlights put up, so it was not as crazy because it was like starting to be like really
it looks
dark.
Good.
But I have like low lights throughout.
I love it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, I do. I love it. It's like working.
What's been your worst dating story?
Oh my God, this is so good. No, I have a good one. Okay. Oh my God, I sound like a hoe bag. I am hella celibate, just so we know. Wait, let me put this out there.
It's okay.
I have massive dry spells. Say all the time it's a drought. Do not judge me when I'm like, he's so hot, because it is like thirsty.
But do we pray for rain? If it's a drought, are we praying for rain or what?
I think if you dig deep enough, there's water.
All right.
That's where I'm going with it.
All right.
So I had hooked up with this dude a couple times. Weird fact, he didn't like to kiss.
Oh, I love kissing.
It's
my favorite thing.
Same here. I want to kiss, and you better kiss good too. Like, don't be like, because you know you get that. You better know how to kiss.
Fine.
We were like hooking up, and it was good. And then this girl I was friends with at the time, who like, if you have friends that suck,
like
word
of
advice, and you can be friends with people that suck, it's okay. But if they're not making good life choices, do not take their fucking advice.
No.
Me and him had like hooked up a couple times, and he was constant, like not constant, but he would reach out every once in a while because this bitch was trying to date.
Yeah.
That's because my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. They're like, it's better than yours.
Better.
Damn right, it's better than yours.
Oh, anyways, she was like, you should go out on a date with him. And I was like, girl, no. And she was like, no, you should really do it. And I let this bitch bamboozle me. I was like,
bamboozled.
I got bamboozled. So I agreed. I was like, okay, let's go out. So we go out, and he's like a vegetarian. And you know, like I was vegan, and you know how vegetarians are. I feel like if you are with if you have friends that are vegetarian, you know, when you take these bitches to vegetarian restaurants, they're like fat girl Sunday everywhere.
Yeah.
We go out on this date, we kiss. Right? Because remember, we hadn't kissed before. So
we must kiss.
We must kiss, because that was my first thing. And he's a little weird, but I was like, okay, let's try to kiss. He was a horrible kisser. Period. That was like,
there's just
bad.
Yeah, that's why
the first strike.
Right.
So then we go out on a second date.
So why did you give him the second?
Because it hadn't really fully derailed yet. And I do believe like, okay, let's try it. Because I'm like, okay,
first dates are awkward.
Yeah, so I thought like, let's be this. So here I am, right? I'm like, oh, you're a vegetarian. Bitch, let's go to a vegetarian Mexican restaurant.
Fun.
We go there. He is being picky as fuck.
Really?
And I'm like, in my head, I am dying. I'm like, we will never go out again. What do you like to eat? He said, well, I like I think this bitch said, I like spaghetti and marinara sauce. And I'm like, and food is a big thing for me. Like,
me
bitch,
too.
you better be willing to eat some shit. Cause I need some all you can eat sushi. I need like all you can eat crab legs. Like, I like Indian food.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, I'm a fat bitch. Let's go.
Let's
go in. And so this bitch goes, I like home fries. I was like, oh, you like hash browns? Okay. He's like, no, I like home fries. And in my head, I thought, fuck you, punk bitch. This date ain't over fast enough. And you know this bitch, like
That's
that was years ago.
Dinners are sketch. Dinners are hard.
It was busted. I was like, we can't hang out. You know, this bitch hit me up, I don't know, maybe like a year or so ago. Like he's like, hey, I'm just checking on you. I thought, motherfucker.
How long ago was that?
That's like a year. But this date we went on, I was thin. This was like a long time. Girl, this is how I know my shit is good.
Okay.
Right? I mean, this is what I need to remember. The one hit me up, the Dom Daddy. This one's hit me up. I'm like, oh, but I can't mess with the Dom Daddy because he don't know this body and I don't have the cardio anymore. So anyway, sorry.
But they always say they always come back. So that's how you know your shit's good. Mine actually never come back. Guess what? They always get married after me.
I have one who got married after me.
Yeah. I'm like a good luck Chuck.
I don't think mine's happy.
Not all of them. Not all of them. But
mine married a woman.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
Can we talk about that?
For sure.
Is that okay?
Absolutely. How do you feel like about that?
Are you having fun?
I'm having the best time.
Okay. Well, I'm over here being trashy.
I'm obsessed. So your ex married a woman.
When I was working at Euphoria, this hot Latino guy used to walk across the parking lot because he listened to me hitting stuff. Because I'm like, ooh.
Like,
he worked at Mimi's, and I would see him because I had a room and I had a big ass window, and I would be doing hair, and I'd see him walk, and I was like, who the hell is that hot guy? So, anyways, long story short, one of the girls I went to beauty school with actually worked there. So I see Jamie one day, and me and Jamie are like talking, and I was like, Jamie, who's that guy? And she goes, oh my God, that's him.
Okay.
Yeah. She's like, and everybody thinks he's gay. I was like, no, shut up. I was like, oh my God, well, I think he's so hot. So I'm in my room. This is time. We still have phones in our room. Like, I don't think cell phones are out yet.
Okay.
Yeah, period. And so, God damn, man, I'm old. And so my phone rings in my room and I'm like, hello. And Jamie's like, Michael, it's Jamie. I was like, oh, hey girl, what are you doing? Like, in my head, I'm like, who is this?
Yeah.
She's like, you will never believe what's happened. And literally the conversation is going like this. And I was like, what happened? She's like, he wants you to cut his hair. I was like,
that's
wait,
the universe.
What? So he comes in the salon, he gets his haircut, he flirts with me. We are flirting the whole time. We have like this weird relationship for like a year almost. So anyways, we had this thing for like a year, and finally I had to break it off because I loved him.
Yeah.
And so anyways,
did you have to fire him as a client?
Yeah,
I had to fire a client too. I was like, bye, stop flirting with me, thanks. If you're not gonna do anything about it.
I loved him, but it was great. I love him. I loved him. No, I probably still love him. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you
had a very deep connection. Obviously, with the
for sure. And let me tell you, he's the type of guy when I was like ending it on the phone and telling him that I loved him and that he knew that I loved him. He's the type of person who would have hung up on me and like shut me down so hard. And he never said that. He was like, I stopped being friends with people for you. And I was like, I am not the type of person to do that, and I would never expect that from anybody. I was like, I didn't tell you to do that. He's like, no, but I knew. And I was like, no, I was like, I didn't do that. So anyways, no, I was like telling him like I loved him and all this other stuff. And then like 2 months later, he was like engaged. Yeah. Ooh. And now he's married with like 6 kids. And I think he's probably real miserable.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Cause he's not living his truth or authentically.
But that's okay. Cause he hates him. It's better that we didn't end up together, cause it would have been horrible. Right. Cause he hates himself, which means he would have hated me. Yeah. I'd be like a shell of a man somewhere right now. I loved him.
Ugh, I know. It's so devastating. Heartbreak is so hard.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
It does. I think I've only really been, how many times have you been in love? Like really think you've been in love? Because I've been married and I wasn't in love.
I was definitely in love with my marriage, and I would say maybe one person I dated.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And that's it.
I think I've been in love twice.
Me too. Twice. And, you know what? 3.
Oh, really?
3. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 3. Yeah. But here's the thing. I feel like for sure, like when I was married, I was obviously very in love with that person.
So were you in love with your ex-husband?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I was.
Okay. You didn't hesitate.
No. Yeah, that's for sure.
Because normally if there's like some hesitation or you're like, oh no, I think I was, but you didn't say I think I was.
I was for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 2 other people, and one was with a person that I had this emotional connection with, like this deep soul, like life altering chemistry with, but we never acted on it. And that was so devastating to me. And I finally had to let that person go out of my life because it was breaking my heart all the time.
I had one like that. So that was the most recent one. And that happened to me in like 2017. You do not have to edit this.
Okay.
I do not care. His name was Matt.
Okay.
And he was, I met him through a group of friends. And he happened to be the coolest person I've ever met. And he was also like a pulmonologist.
Whoa.
Okay, and he was like 2 years younger than me. And he was like, we were just friends, but he was fun. He was like me. Mm-hmm. And we would turn up.
Yes.
And it was like, so I just grew these feelings for him. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh my God, you're so smart. It's like this emotional. It was so epic. And I was like, let me tell you, this is how I knew Matt, even though me and Matt didn't work out, here is what I learned from Matt. I was willing to go anywhere for Matt. Mm-hmm. I have a dog that I will literally put my life on the line for. Uh-huh. And I was at a point with Matt where I was like, if me and Matt are together, because he's in the military, I was like, if Matt goes, we have to move to Germany or anywhere.
Yeah, and you would
my only thing would be, how are we going to get the dogs there? Now, mind you, I married some guy from Boston, and I was not moving to Boston. I was not going anywhere for that
so
bitch.
Interesting? Yeah.
I did not want to do that. And for Matt, I would have done anything.
I know. Isn't that wild? Yeah.
And you want to know what's fucked up?
What?
He's a fucking
He's a liar.
Mm-hmm.
Where's he at now?
I don't even know.
Yeah, it's better that way.
It's better. Yeah, he was like seeing some guy for 4 months. But because here's what happens, and everybody needs to pay attention to this. You could actually be in a relationship with somebody and not be in a relationship because they are getting all of the perks. They're getting like the girlfriend perk or the boyfriend perk, right? Where you're getting all the perks of being my boyfriend without the physical part of it. Yeah. But you get all the emotional stuff, which is like bigger than the physical stuff.
Right.
And so Matt was using me for that. Like he could say he wasn't, but he did because he was lying about some guy that he was seeing. You're a liar.
Yeah, Matt's a liar.
You suck. But then
Matt
it was,
sucks.
Matt sucks. And then my husband sucked. Oh my God, I shouldn't say that. He did suck, but he sucked. He sucked.
How long were you married for?
Like almost a little over 3 years.
Okay. Yeah.
We never had sex.
Stop. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, we never had sex.
And you were married?
I was.
Why?
That's why I'm divorced.
Yeah.
I do not want people to know that you're my man.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem.
I didn't want him.
No, I get that.
People to know that he was my man. I was like, no, don't touch me.
No, you're like,
you're not worthy.
No,
I can't. No. But anyways, okay, so that's basically all my stuff.
You made a decision and you rocked with it for a while. Yeah, I freaking am so obsessed with you. Thank you so much for coming on.
I'm obsessed with you.
This was so fun.
This was fun. Happy Valentine's Day,
Happy Valentine's Day. I love it. I love you.
I love you too. Thank
you.
It's fun.